right, man. So, welcome back to Bellator. I mean, it's got to feel good to get that call and be back here and just have a fight to land in 2 days.
It definitely feels great. It's definitely something that I have to. I can't take it for granted. I have a room full of teammates, local guys that aren't really on the level of LFA, UFC, Bellator yet. That who knows when they're gonna fight because the local shows aren't doing fights. So I'm going out there doing this one for them.
Absolutely. And what's been the biggest challenge of the last 6 months for you, just as a fighter, everything that's gone on?
Just missing everybody.
Yeah.
just miss everybody.
I think that's an opinion of everyone. So I mean, you get a big win in your last fight. Big Bellator win. I mean, how important is it to get a streak going here and get 2 in a row against a great guy in Homasi?
It's very important. I'm not here to. I'm not doing this as a hobby. This is truly my life. This is how I want to take care of my family. So building a streak is only going to help me, put me in a position to where I can make the money I need to make to take care of him.
Mm-hmm. And so where do you see him, speak on Homasi, where do you see him taking this fight, and how do you see yourself countering that?
There's only one way he can take it, me being a longer, rangier, faster guy, more skill-wise, he has to close the distance and try to get close to me, but you got to cross that line, and unfortunately on the other side of that line, it's a lot of mean, evil stuff.
Do you think your speed will be too much for him?
Way too much.
And so, you're a free agent after this fight. Is the plan to return to Bellator? Do you have a plan yet? Are you going to listen to other offers?
I have a plan, but at the end of the day, I have a plan, but at the end of the day, it's not really my call. Whoever's going to give me what I need to take care of, who I need to take care of, that's where I'm going to go.
And if it worked out your way, Bellator would be where you'd be?
Who knows?
And so, you've described yourself as kind of a fight nerd. I mean, how important is that, and how does that play into, your fighting style itself?
It's a big part, because you have to feed the mind. You can't just go to the gym all the time and just put all the miles on the body. You gotta feed the brain too. I always prided myself on being a very smart fighter, not taking the damage that I don't need to take, and being able to set traps and make my opponents fall into their own mishaps. So that's very important.
Where do you see yourself, going in this division? If you do return to Bellator and you get a win on Friday night, what's next for you?
They gotta give me somebody in their top 10, top 7.
Is there anyone, specifically that stands out to you that you'd like a matchup with?
I like the Ed Ruth matchup. I like Simtex, of course, MVP, but we all know how that's happened the last 25,000 times. So we'll see.
Yeah. And so, last thing for me is just speak on, this fight week, obviously very different than what you're used to, what every fighter's used to, in the sense of, you're kind of trapped in your hotel room. Speak on how Bellator's kind of kept things safe, and, what have you done to kill time?
It's actually the way they're running things and keeping everybody safe, and the own locker rooms, own sauna, that's super dope. I appreciate that. It makes things a lot easier, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Not having to wait in line for treadmills and saunas and things like that. So I love that. I just been sitting in the room watching TV and playing Pokemon Go, so I'm in a good spot where I have a little stuff I can. So.
Do you have any prediction for Friday night?
Second round finish.
Awesome, man. Wishing you the best. Thank you.